I was on a show here at the Young Turks yesterday. People on the panel asking me, why do you think Barack Obama isn't doing anything? Why do you think that is? I don't know. When the fuck did Barack Obama ever do anything? When did he ever? Remember when he prosecuted those bankers? Neither do I. Remember when he prosecuted those people who committed war crime? Neither do I. Neither do I. You know, go
Remember
ahead.
when he put on his comfortable walking shoes to stand in line with the unions? Remember that?
Oh, in Wisconsin, when
Yeah.
they took the unions away from the teachers?
That's
Remember
right.
he said he would stand with them? No, he didn't do that either. When has Barack ever stood up for anybody except his donors? Right now, he's full-throatedly still trying to push the TPP. So there you go. When it comes to speaking up for his donors, Barack Obama is right there. And this is why it's good that Barack Obama is leaving, because he puts half the left to sleep. Right now, Barack Obama is handing over enhanced interrogation. He's handing over enhanced interrogation. He's handing over no habeas corpus. He's handing over a surveillance state, which, by the way, is going to expand come December 1st, even more under Obama. And a lot of people inside the justice community are like, hey, why are you guys doing this? That's another story. But I'm talking about how it's even getting worse. The surveillance state is getting worse, where the government abuse of peaceful protesters is getting worse, and it's all happening under Obama, and Obama puts everybody to sleep. So now Obama's going to leave, and people are already pre-pissed off at Donald Trump about this stuff. So again, the idea that Barack Obama is somehow a good guy and he cares about the country is bullshit. He cares about his donors. That's the way his gears work. And this isn't hyperbole. He's not doing a goddamn thing right now. They just blew a woman's arm off up in North Dakota, a peaceful woman who was bringing water to people who were praying, and they blew her arm off, and Barack Obama's going to let it play out for a few weeks. Hey, Barack, how about we put some fire ants in your underwear and let it play out for a few weeks? Let's just do that. How about we put you out in North Dakota in sub-freezing temperatures, and we spray you and your kids with water?
Yeah, again, I'm frustrated by the so-called left, by the so-called progressives, who are now wrapped up in self-pity because we're going to have Donald Trump as our president. Every day I get emails from my friends, just proclaiming their outrage and frustration and fear that Donald Trump will be our next president. I asked them, where is your outrage and your disgust for what's happening in Standing Rock? It's happening right now. It's not something theoretical in the future that might or might not happen. It's happening right now. It's been going on for a while. And people are suffering. I mean, they're getting their dignity stripped away from them. They're being beaten down and, tortured. I mean, that's torture. You're right. That's torture. When you spray people with ice cold water in sub-freezing temperatures, that is torture. That's torture. And our government is doing it to peaceful U.S. citizens. If that doesn't bother you, I mean, what's going to bother you then?
Well,
what do you care about? You care about, Jeff Sessions and Steve Bannon and all these people that are going to be in power like months from now because they don't align with your political ideology. But you're not upset by what's happening right now under your president that you voted for that should be accountable to you. That's so strange to me. I don't understand people who aren't bothered, who aren't shocked and frustrated by Barack Obama's lack of leadership and lack of action in North Dakota. To me, I'm appalled by it.
So what Barack Obama reveals is that half the left is just as willfully ignorant as the right wing is when it comes to their politics. It reveals that half the left has cognitive dissonance, employs cognitive dissonance, just like the right does. That's what if Barack Obama proves anything, he proves that half the left is as willfully ignorant and as guilty of crimes of sins of omission as the right is.
That's right. I mean, I was going to say complicit because they're allowing it to happen. And it's okay because it's their guy. I mean, at the same time, these friends of mine are sending me these emails, about the horror they feel about Trump's presidency.
There's horror happening right now.
There's horror happening right now. They're also sending emails saying things like, oh, I'm going to miss Barack Obama. He's such an amazing president. He was so good. Too bad he can't serve a third term. Now, so I'm not as harsh against Barack as you are. I mean, I don't think he's done some couple of good things. But look, he's been he has not been a champion of progressive rights.
He's why we have Trump.
Yeah, he is the establishment.
He's why,
right?
you know why Hillary Clinton lost in Wisconsin and Michigan? Because A, she passed NAFTA, and B, when she was trying to come ask those people for their votes again, Barack Obama, the leader of the party, the Democrat, was pushing the TPP, and they knew it. Like, nobody went to him like, hey, you better fucking stop this because you guys are going to lose the election. Nobody said that to him. I said it. I said it all along. Like, how are these people going to vote for them when they know you're setting your vote? Because they weren't going after those people's votes. They were going after the Republican votes anyway. And that's why, because you want to know why the Democrats lost to Trump? Because the Democrats stand for nothing. How do you lose to a clown? Because the Democrats are clowns. Barack Obama is a clown who stands for nothing. Well, nothing. If he stood for anything, if he stood for human beings, human rights, he would be out there in North Dakota like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders gets it. He's screaming at the top of his lungs about this. Barack Obama's put to sleep.